to Successful Tradings, where you will learn to trade options as a beginner. Bonjour, bienvenue sur Successful Tradings. Successful Tradings.
Hello, welcome to Successful Tradings, where you will learn to trade options as a beginner. Bonjour, bienvenue sur Successful Tradings.
Hello and welcome to part 2 of this 3-part series on day trading for beginners in 2020. I mean, we call it day trading for beginners 2020. It could be day trading for beginners in 2021, in 2022. And it's not really just day trading, right? But the principle here will apply because you're going to see on here on some of the items that we are going to describe apply to investing, may that be long-term or short term, which is the shortest of those terms being day trading. So in the previous lecture, we focused more into the mindset, having your goal of achieving consistency for day trading in 2020. So in this one on here, we're going to go a step closer to actually which that you will be doing in terms of setting up with some of the tools, platforms, and the like. So the first thing that was here, and we're doing this using an article that we wrote on our blog at successfultrading.com. The title of this specific article on here it's Trades Stock Option Easy Guide How to. Okay, we have to pick a title. We picked that one. So one of the things we highlight on the previous lecture was books to read, because it's very important for your mind, right? This is a champion day trader in Wall Street. This other one is like the reference for investing, right? So who doesn't know about Peter Lynch and One Up on Wall Street? So you see, investing, day trading, both go hand in hand. Trust me, the principles can be applied interchangeably. Sorry about the noise there. So that's really what this article here for us we're going to do. So trying to the other one is Edwin Lefebvre, reminiscence of a stock operator. But I mean, any which one, or Benjamin Graham. Do we have what's Benjamin Graham book? The Intelligent Investor. Do we have it somewhere here? I think so. Of course we do. Let's just show you a copy of that. All of those, I mean, you can get a copy of them very easily nowadays. So that's you're arming yourself with. You're arming yourself with the gray matter, if you will, because a lot of trading, investing has to do with what's between the ears, right? So some of these, as we mentioned here in the article, you could look at it like the stock operator was written in 1923. Yeah. The Intelligent Investor is 1943. We're in 2020, and you're telling me that yes, those principles still applies. those principles, plural, still apply. Yeah, it's not just one. Trust me. That's what's make it so fascinating. So hence, you really will find a great perspective. That's the word I'm looking for out of those books. So that's for us in terms of getting yourself position to start day trading or investing as a beginner in 2020. So, and beyond for that matter. Yeah, because hey, if right now in 2020 we're talking about books that are novels that were written in 1923, 1943, imagine even 5 years from now, let's say 2030. Yeah, will you be watching this video in 2030? I don't know. But whomever, if you're watching in 2030, well, know that we are referencing books that were written in 1923, 1943 that still apply in today day trading for beginners in 2020. Okay, so the next step on here is something that we talked about actually in the previous lecture, the benefit of a good foundation. Yeah, so meaning you have a methodology. So we use a reference here like pro athletes, the necessity to have your routine, prior to performing. That's what we mean on here. Oops, were we about to change that? Prior to performing at the peak level. So yes, that's definitely will be key for you. So the detail of that is in the previous video. We will put that in the description of this article. The step that really we want to spend time on here today is like setting up your online account. So there are so many brokers in the US. So since October 2019, the competition just got wilder, right? Because now you have this merger that have occurred, and the consolidation in this industry because they're competing. So the benefactors of all of these things was traders, because commissions have been reduced now. That's from the US. We know we have traders in our trading room, in our Discord room from Canada. It's still difficult, really. So we have been able to suggest, hey, if it's possible for traders to set up trade with one of those brokers. E-Trade is one that I use the most, just because I inherited that from Option House when I first started trading. Yeah, that was a long time ago. So that tells you my involvement in the market, if you will. So let's take a look maybe at that. And by no means, I'm not affiliated with them of anything, but it's just the ease on some of the things that you can do on those. So for here, we went inside of E-Trade just straight up like that. So this is how, if you go on there, they will present themselves. Learn as you grow. I like that. So learn as you grow. So here they're offering in terms of education. This is what it's all about, folks. Yeah. Depending on your timeline. I need money in less than 5 years, 7 years, 7 years. What are some of the things that you can do? Understanding your risk tolerance. Yeah. That's mostly as an investor. The reason why I'm coming here is because of this. Not automated management, or I wanted the thematic investing on here. They have a nice choice of word here, because another approach is to align your investment with your values or with economic and social trends. Well, this thing actually is not, yeah, it's well known. It's called ESG. E stands for environment, S stands for social responsibility, and G stands for governance. We wrote an article recently on it about this type of investing. Jeez, I cannot say it straight on here. So they call it thematic and investing, but that's definitely was very interesting to me. So I wanted to bring you to your point here. How do I place a trade? Place a stock trade. I mean, they have videos on everything. Yeah. And then for you as a beginner, if you want to open an account, it will be as simple with that. Okay. So you have to choose individual. Yeah. It would be an individual account to start off with as a trader. Then you say continue. I've done it. So enter your name. So they cannot support international traders, I believe. So hence they will ask you for a US address. So that's the only drawback on that. So you enter your address and you continue. I don't know. So, geez, I don't want to put my mic. So, Mr. John Doe, I already have account. So, Mr. John, I don't know. Middle nothing, last name, Mr. You get the idea, right? So, did they ask for a phone? I'm not sure if they will ask for a phone. Okay, now you guys know my phone number. 213-001-23422, whatever. Email address, I mean, you enter all of those. I think it will not allow you to go to the next step here, but you get the idea, right? So, I don't know, Mr. no@gmail.com. Yeah, if they want us to go. Residential address, I don't know, 123 Maple Lane. Yeah, so then you put in a zip code of the like, and then you continue. So you can create an account here within 5 minutes. So that's really not the point, and just to guide you how to do that. So setting up your account with whatever broker that you want. For us, I mean, there is no preference. I know that, let's say, if you want to strictly trade option, platforms such as Fidelity may not be the best one. I'm trying to avoid what the millennials do, like Robinhood, Webull, and the like. Let's be serious. I mean, we will be publishing a review in the next coming weeks or weeks most likely, on Robinhood and the Webull of that. Actually, we did a little bit. There is an article on successfultrading.com blog on how to go about that. So here you have your account created, and imagine you find yourself inside of E-Trade. Yeah. So the next step is you're ready to start trading, because they have great educational video, and we have done some videos here on this channel that you will find in the link of this video to help you specifically go about doing that. Then we're explaining here what's rule FINRA, a rule of 4210. We actually recently did a video on that. Yeah, here's the video, how to get around that. So this video is brand new. It will help you get around that. That's a minimum requirement of 25,000 to qualify to not find yourself under the pattern day trader rule. So all of the explanation are on there. So, and then the last section on here on this day trading for beginner in 2020 series, this is part 2. We wanted to talk to you to spend time a little bit talking about, okay, the players. I mean, in a trade, there are always two parts. Yeah. So in order for us to trade something, there has to be somebody, another trader on the other end. So that other trader, by simplification, or they are market makers. Yeah. But the big banks, the big institution. So Goldman Sachs name comes on here. I don't have to single Goldman Sachs, but regardless of Goldman Sachs earnings, the line that's always been looked at is the trading revenue. Yeah. Because they spend a lot of time trading, unlike maybe not as other banks. I mean, if you think of Bank of America, they trade as well, but not as heavily as Goldman Sachs. So know that the market makers, they are the one they are the sharks. Yeah. In another article here, that's we're famous for flow algo, swimming with the sharks. Yeah. Those institutions are the sharks. Sometimes your own broker, yeah, they are market makers as well. Yeah. So be aware of that. So is it a conflict of interest? Yeah, that's what we're talking about here. But hey, you have to live with that. So in this year, then we put some slide on here to show some other thing, like the importance of the trading clock. That's something that you will want to know at some point. But here, really, we have taken the time to get you through. So from the mindset in episode number 1 on lecture number 1, lecture number 2 on here, setting up your account, getting your knowledge ready about the market, knowing the players of the market. And then the next one, we come a little bit closer to really for you the nuts and bolts of day trading for beginners in 2020 and beyond. It's going to be, we're going to be giving you some of the tools, mostly free tools on how to that will help you in your day trading as a beginner in 2020. We hope you enjoy this part 2 of this 3-part series. Please subscribe if it's your first time on our channel, and we will continue to cater the content of this channel to your liking. Until then, have a great day, have a great evening, wherever you're watching from. Bye-bye.